Ayo, and hello everyone, it's me, your weird Uncle E, and in today's amazing video, we're going to be creating our very own rendition of course, the Man of Steel, a Man of Tomorrow. We're creating our very own Superman, using characters from the public domain. This was a very difficult topic because there are tons of Superman adjacent characters in the public domain. They basically have flight, speed, durability, and of course the other powers are technically optional. This one, I personally believe, is going to be my Superman for my pseudo DC universe. But listen, I think you guys heard enough of me talking, so how about we get drawing? Public domain, Superman, let's go! And we begin the designing process. And the character that I'm using today is a character that goes by the name of Amazing Man. And yes, I used Amazing Man, or I used this character in particular because amazing, super, I feel like the names kind of felt, very I guess wonderful in a weird way. So, or they bring a sense of awe and wonder. And I'm decided to use Amazing Man as my Superman. And essentially, the story of Amazing Man is that he was an orphan boy who was eventually raised by Tibetan monks and eventually obtained very special and unique abilities. Once he was done learning and training with these monks, he decided to start going out and start fighting crime. That's basically about it. And honestly, that's pretty fun. So honestly, I would kind of take this exact story, but kind of add some extra Superman elements. Maybe he wasn't raised by Tibetan monks. Maybe he was raised by 7 different unique forms of these masters of his home world from a different planet, different dimension even. And not only that, he was able to learn these special unique abilities, especially once he, came of age or whatever, something along the lines of that. But outside of that though, designing this character was difficult, to say nonetheless. Let me tell you this character design took me exactly 2 whole hours to design, and I'm just designing a costume here. And what made it really hard is the fact that the character is not really wearing much. I'm basically taking a dude in his underwear and trying to putting him into more longer underwear that covers his whole body and giving him a cape at the same time. And the hardest part was I wanted to make it feel like he's Superman without making it feel like he's Superman. So you can clearly tell at this point I'm trying my best to, kind of play with the, half and half color designs, trying to see how many colors I can play with. I thought I kind of got something down with like a red, blue, and a yellow kind of hue. And eventually I started playing with some other colors. But, the main colors that I see on the Amazing Man design is strictly just red and white. And that's the colors that I decided to stick with primarily eventually when it came down to the final design, because it felt like that was going to be his colors, giving you the official design of Amazing Man. Hey, how you doing? It's me, your weird Uncle E. If you've been enjoying this video so far, you might as well head down below this video and hit the like button. And heck, while you're down there and you really want to see more videos like this, you might as well hit the subscribe button. And heck, while you're down there and you're doing all those things, you might as well also comment the word amazing in the comments down below to let me know that you made it this far into the video. Also, pay attention and stay towards the end of the video. I actually have a bit of a unique idea that I kind of want to play along with here. Hopefully it'll work out, because this will affect the way I make content for later down the road. So, I think you heard enough of me talking. So how about we actually get drawing on this amazing cover art? Now, as described before, I had the idea that maybe this Amazing Man doesn't hail from maybe another planet, but potentially a different dimension. And not only that, we could say that this dimension is in peril, and there's a lot of tragedy happening in this other world. And it got to the point where, maybe John's true, parents decided to shoot him out of this dimension and into our world, into our dimension, where he is to, be raised by the humans and such. And because of this, he ends up learning the ways of the people, but he never truly got to fully understand. And it wasn't until one day maybe he was given like his own fortress of solitude or something like that, where he was able to be raised by, say, like the 7 or maybe the 9 virtuous monks of his home world that taught him the core elements of love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gratefulness, self-control, and dang it, I forgot the 9th one. Basically, it was supposed to be like the whole joke on the 9 fruits. Well, not the joke, but it's a pretty unique element of the 9 fruits of the spirits. So I think that would actually kind of been interesting. Maybe that he would be raised and to learn, not just combative skills, but also skills that could be applied to helping others in times of need, but not in the ways that you're actually thinking about it. So maybe this could all, basically course the character to being, not just say being some symbol of, hope and justice, but also being one that cares for the people of this world. Maybe he was sent here for a reason and he never even knew it. Giving you, well, I guess my interpretation of Superman that I call Amazing Man. And there we go. We officially have our Superman cover. Look at this. This says I am amazing to some extent. I don't know. Honestly, I had a really fun time putting this entire art piece together. I really like the way this came out. I just love the simple costume design that, again, took me way too long to actually design. But overall, this was a lot of fun to put together. I was going to draw like a secondary cover to kind of like, I guess, make it a little different. Kind of like what I did with my Spider-Man character and my Daredevil character. Like I made several different covers because this one was pretty good, I'm not going to lie. And I felt like I should have done a different one. But for now, I'm really enjoying the way that this is coming out. So again, thank you all so much for watching this video. And of course, getting to see this awesome art piece come to life. But of course, I'll be ending the video here. So to my fellow weirdos out there, stay awesome, stay weird, and keep life to the easiest. Remember how art inspires all, but you can inspire more. And never forget to stay ultra. So, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you. That really does mean a lot to me, wholeheartedly. And to let me know that you made it this far, comment something red in the comments down below to let me know that you made it this far. So, instead of me asking you guys to comment down below what I should make next for my next public domain video, I'm gonna start giving you suggestions to make it a little easier on myself, but also to make it more fun and enticing and to really make it a little bit more engaging. So, I'll be giving you your two options, and whichever one wins is gonna be the next video topic for next week. And the topics are The Flash or Aquaman. Let me know in the comments down below, and let's see who's winning next week. But of course, stay ultra.